Hey y'all, I don't ever make videos, but I'm a little pressed for time and I can't write all this out. So welcome to those of you that have joined the Empower group recently. Glad to see you. You might have noticed that I posted on my personal Facebook page, whole life insurance is a scam. You need term life insurance. And that created a whole bunch of controversy, and I wanted to explain what I meant or what I mean. Whole life insurance is being sold and has always been sold as an investment to people. They tell you that you put your money in for however long you put it in. When a person dies, you get a benefit, cash, whatever. You get a benefit. You pay the premiums until the person dies, or for however long you pay the premiums, but you only get the benefit when they die. They also tell you that there's cash value to it, right? So that you can borrow against it or cash it out at any time. And it is that's a benefit to you. But let's think about what it really is. If you are putting money into something and they're telling you can borrow against it, you're borrowing your own money. That's number one. Number two, it sounds like a very glorified savings account. Why would you not take that money, that same money that you're putting in, so that you can get this cash value and get it out later? Now, that is the concept of whole life insurance, right? It's supposed to have value past just the death benefit. It's supposed to have investment value and savings value and all that. Investments and savings are things you should be doing outside of a life insurance policy. Whole life insurance is when I say it's a scam, it is a way to help you save. They tell you it's a way to help you invest, and it may be, but there are better ways. There are better ways to save. There are better ways to invest. When I say it's a scam, it is because term life insurance, which is where you pick a term, 5 to 30 years, it covers a person who's living and whose income you're relying on. You pick that term, you have a minor child and you want to make sure the next 25 years you have insurance or you have insurance to cover the income that child is relying on. So you pick 30 years and you pay it for 30 years. And when it's over, it's over. You can't cash it in. But you've paid a lower premium than you would have on whole life. All it is insurance. So whole life insurance premiums are very expensive because supposedly you cash them in, you get money and blah, blah, blah. But they're just insurance. Term life insurance, those premiums are less. So the difference between the premiums in a whole life and the premiums in a term life, whatever that difference is, let's say it's $150 a month. You could be taking that $150 and investing it yourself. You could be saving it yourself. You could be buying property with it yourself. The point is not that whole life is evil, but that there are fees and costs associated with all these extra benefits that you should be using that money for yourself. So let's recap. Insurance should be used to cover the income of a person who is supporting a family or, supporting a family, generally minors, but a family. You're taking that person and you're covering them so that if they are lost, you will have income. Now, a lot of people use life insurance to bury people. They've died. You need money for that. And that's wonderful. But what if you had a savings account? What if you had a high yield savings account? What if you had an investment account? All these things would have been earning money. You would need that insurance to bury your family. Insurance should be used to insure, not to invest, not to save, not to all these other things that they're telling you that it should be done with. That's not it. That's not it. And I'm not saying it's bad or that your grandma and your uncle and everybody else that has been told to get life insurance was doing the wrong thing. What I'm saying is that perhaps we didn't know that there were better ways to use your money. And if this is the only way you can pass on generational wealth, I ain't mad at it. All I'm saying is that there are better ways to do it. There are better ways to invest. There are better ways to save. There are better ways to pass along generational wealth. And maybe we didn't have access to all of those back then, but we do now. So I'm not saying you're wrong. If you want your whole life insurance, go with it. But I am saying, please go check your, the fees that are associated with quote unquote borrowing against it. Please go check what it would cost to cash it in. Please go check all of these investment options that your whole life insurance is giving you and understand the fees, the costs, all the things associated with it. If you're still cool with it, be cool with it. No problem. But I'm saying that there are better ways to invest money, and life insurance shouldn't be used for investment. That's all. I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you about this. I hope I'll see you in the comments. We can continue the conversation. Y'all have a great day.